na yebese yede sa reforms no eba ena eho ensem ewa ha afei stakeholders push for independent sanitation regulations. This will block 6.2 billion Ghana cedis losses.
Independent regulator, sanitation regulator. Yeah,
right. Okay, and our Hanum say.
Yemfa daily guide into us so pass survey council bill JHIS and ECA. No. Anyway, slogan: no action. Minority slums Mahama. And I don't fear that man Peneka State of the Nation address you know. And a penny markets, we in slogans. Ya way. I fear chair when you know more who action pia. Yet to say a buy no a dear win a way. And SI Emra. Major reforms underway. Sole source contract, emergency procurement banned, Parliament approval for state property sale. And also some elha. Mampenesins are cry eba. On the contract be Ghana ha, ye ma titi road contract and so sourcing. You more yesu. A quaka way the contract away in a casa on your person the mano. Yeah, so there's no competitive bidding.
Still a caveat to home by omnium.
So far, baby, no. Mama 68 sole source contracts.
Or say under under strict conditions. I say under rare conditions. No, my so sourcing. A quantity and the honor. And yet, I say you travel at one mile be a because we did. You so sourcing.
Okay. And a bansase, a beja padi be a beton biano. This a copalman no muji tumansa. I'm penisi win no eba.
Wofa so sourcing no. I say ye debia attack say politicians on one no create your problem so no makwakotum. Obi ewo ho a oka party ne ho a of our man supposed to be enye se bi wo a first of all ni sika ni school sem kra no enkwani mu sa no akoma ni deputy minister na so okonda board we so one dey we contractor a wo sa mantem ho a why contractor djuma na sakra na mo bi kra wo be join party no a wo no to no dey mama kakra motim dey ama na won so benya kakra wo party no benya ne back no contract okoye no competitive na so twa so
ontimi nya bi
say ni ba no nya bi na nya bi
ono so dey bo
party na edudu abon
Iran Supreme Leader killed in U.S.-Israel attack. And also, Yakoba ever be doing come on. But then the young newspaper because you were Yakoba, na Edika and so Kotieva Chronicle and Trasso.
Okay, the Chronicle say Ghana is back. Mahama proclaims economic turnaround. So here I think he mentioned that in the opening remarks. Maxwell Boache honors late mother with 50-bed children's ward. God bless you, Mr. Maxwell Boache. Maybe I will be IGP call State of the Nation address no. Or the shoe be koi. Which na for him say Ghana police for the shoe. I am shiny. We dey a British style. I'm with no. Some of the mama can't cry refi. IGP shoe no. And
we are serious. IGP in Pablo Seko SONA no. And only a banner headline of a newspaper. Are we serious as a nation?
Shraj dismisses assets declaration complaint against Mineral Income Investment Fund board chair. And on the stories the Chronicles of the Brain.
Interesting.
You have a new crusading guide and Trasso and Fama Moa. New crusading guide say cries from Dabuase Ahmadiyya Muslim Hospital. Residents allege exorbitant fees, negligence, and religious discrimination. Enti Kwabna Mintath Kando, Minister for Health Nimfuni Ewaha, said Dabuase Ahmadiyya Muslim Hospital. A man for su Nina said a man for boy yeju honye aboketwa. Ena asa obia ntinani hwobia kwa yemfiu ena sabio yade esomo enyimu enso ade abata ho enyasem kuma kura
ya Ahmadiyya Hospital diza Ahmadiyya ni ba be dinka ya kana sana wa mentally ni no
ti enne wo ho no ti hospital de sanke enyimu anyway ma yentroso ewa ha afi Ghana to launch first comprehensive immigration law book on March 13 tiaka nabe dubako na chese Ghana immigration law book yeba abe launch eno ewa hanum say afei Gusi Tando warns against economic sabotage at 5th ACHAG AGM. Okay, and so our Hanum say, I feel quasi SONA. This was not the State of the Nation address, it was a public lecture. The quite MP.
So I'm saying they also may the true state of the nation.
And I don't know anything from Nemo.
So politics was sanity. Yeah, but assessment Kuwakratano enter so growing the satisfaction against the NDC minority accuses government of taking people for a ride. I feel you marking the Edika Kana and so Ewaha. I feel LSN launches 2026 leadership and law series expands in Kumasi. Ewaha. 3,000 constituents benefit from another Press Eye project. And so Kwabre Japan. Cocoa farmers, investors left behind in Bahamas SONA. Kwabre Japan, now say a nan ko come be pre to edi MPP ni ma pre mampani adwa no. Kwabra na we. Or say
election when the first
Kwabra say mampani state of the nation address okokan no. Akukukuyafo any investors organ had the asset. One can be bia and found more ye dear. Ocha Moja, why you my pemu? Cabradi and so no.
The informer added that has said reform Agric sector to consolidate economic gains. Professor Bafo Ajimandua and or Katre Abain say Coco Kuyafo Hono sector and Agric sector Hono, also Coco Ghana by to me man any echo. Na or referment to the Beya is a Kasembe Costro. Zoom Lion facing to 24-hour economy. Labor Minister and as a Labor Minister say President here, Ibia, Russophobia, you know. So I say, yeah, who was in Bia Walker, San or the name Makumaku, Zoom Lion 24 the way. 2026 SONA was it Mahama rallies citizens for development. O man, baby, do na bankwa na brono show already. It is a near team Mufona Mekahua. One here or man no ebejija sano mampani HRCCA and OSP so ekasa afa SML Nigeria reform scandal no OSP urges US to expedite action on authorities aid which is a
memorandum
so say to us
memorandum
afa nyo so de kakrabia to so say Ghana by Ziano which is in BBI gold board and no afa nyo dwen say is a problem. The informal newspaper.
The new trusts and yede etwaso na esro Trump threatens strong force if Iran continues to retaliate. Ti Israeli US Israeli raid nom de ko Iran so no and Trump say mo yeto ara mato ho mo de munya botre mo ntwen ye ba eno ho ensem ha Global Info Analytics pool projects 75% win for NDC's Baba Jamal in Ayawaso East by elections. They say the Kakrana corner in Inti. What Tony Boise? And okay, I said, what's that?
What's that? Too
of our campaign. As chairman and just form in Mantamatemu branch meetings. And a B, I could not be. And our Capatwa, one boys now more busy one.
My dick, I catch her. That now come and say, and the business serious. And then man can hatch. And now you never say, no, being serious. Campaign that didn't get here, you know. What's another bean and cocoa camera?
Nidia, no organizer, Nidia, say the Patricia.
I said, don't get any brab, Preno. But not say, Baba Jamal saw them.
Okay.
And my first, no one I was about me and your trouble, Papa. So class all them now.
Politics more than home, Nana. But some politics about be a winning politician. I wish about me. Hey,
in putting in under than one other men. Now, we are so much one.
I can have one check of what I was in Ramadan career. Anyway, and who will be over. And Rayas, when I was sitting at Yazwa, your poster, I was Shagana for a happy match.
Ashanti Democrat president called for independent investigation into Hill Confanochi projects amid allegation of mismanagement. NT Suka, Jerry James Suka, one for name, Eda Pipano and Nim. Chairman Wuntumi dazzles Western Region MPP executives and charges them to use competence to judge him not English speaking.
Competence,
Is that part of to be say, man, kasa na make an.
I'll say your brofo.
Your brofo was
they don't offer competence.
Competence, no.
I said no, no, can't say competence. You're not true, sorry, no. No, use competence. I said, Mamma, he said brofo, I make a Juma mitimi, no. And then I also want to see for more. One will see for more. It's a movement. It's stronger than appetite. The other among her, brofo, also a translation.
Anyway, okay.
Also translation.
Oh, wow, what experience we are.
Mama brofo no beka moda mo hwe adwuma no obetuma ye no adwuma no be kire mo se mo pobia job day ground akwa na kwa job day ground no Dominic edua ayi so no pre you for organize gas job day ground any bad so na ground ni
yeah ka say it's be the science was akwa ni majam you so you show me the library and show me the syllabus now the rest
no me make it up
no right. Middle East crisis, black queens safe in UAE. A black qua who said told you say this and some United Arab Emirates. I see Foreign Affairs Minister say Obia Hoye.
So we safe.
We safe.
Send run no the by say
o met me bia ko bobo.
O say omo ko mu twam na nsem akoto omo.
So omo be omo
bobo na wi.
I think say omo you stop over.
Yes, omo bobo na wi kra we ni train. But say flight be into UAE. Flight be into go so for na bombo, Iran for na bombo Dubai airport nyina.
Nti military airport no.
Nti say na military airport there be a ho there because of heavy security artillery or ntim bobo nti e do emergency betimi ma fa ho akọ but commercial flight all commercial flights to Dubai to and from Dubai have been grounded because grofo any abrese omuka so omo ni America ni Israel for ko eko a ntokwa no ntwane ti omo attack interest be America Dubai America for interest will be our Qatar Dubai Bahrain be omo attack you.
Can we start the discussion from there?
And you be call for a full license. That's why I want to us to finish that one.
Okay.
Na iwia na abani enya bre na ababedi. So you're going to look ebaba and tokoya asase insusanso a ebenya ewo Ghana me eso ne why the need for America to go to that war. We be say Donald Trump to assembly fie and akwakofa asem so dia mani was scientific hospital Dr. Nimo was say fa ento anim say ya de bia da so bia bra na fidie no wode ye adwuma no de unya bana ase memfie me ya ho ana me nai say de to afidie no so pe afidie no be kire say hey ade we na ehawo na e de ho dro enso asawe ade awo de otenete ma ne hia wo no mo de afa mo ne nkire na mo hawo nyina eto ebetwa be man so prostate amajon so abre be man so bia ho nkwamo no esua ntumi ngo ba bema bia waye mere wo fomo no omode afa wani enso ekire ho afi bema nso a osisia no agemu bra mogemu asiche yade diabetes asthma tishewa typhoid fever stroke ulcer yade na ka ho nyina no hepatitis A B and C ni nyina no ni wa scientific hospital se oye ho adwuma kwase atonso Monaco Junction ena owone dansiro magdivision mo enkran so mile 7 Janet Corner ekire ope Tanta Road no so oye dwuma fiduara kopem memenda anopa no so ne fa kopem anwumere no nsia ene won kasa ewo 0244087687 0244087687 eso anopai meka fu milo edema oba tampa bia se mo fran nya ahoden na o masipia sita nourishment and energy for active days no milo mo nye free. Mommy, daddy, do you know why children leave home very neat and return looking so different? Haha, let me tell you. Non-stop action, all the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms and dirty shoes, they show that your kid has been very active. That is why they need nourishment and energy at breakfast. So give them the nutritious Milo every day. Milo contains vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo, the energy to go far. To ban benya hodia kwaba. Na wasipia sita. Anopa breakfast also de makora no. Ansa no akro. Milo. Okwa no ye bia gu flask to mu de amano. Milo onomo a no nya hoden na osipi na osita. Right, just about a minute after 8. You have a State of the Nation address no na ye de hon komo. Kwasi, I mean to you, what is your pick? Someone mampeni kan na no mu de na person kan wasem. This economy no and I don't know where I can say a buy economy na ye ampa dollar no aba form. Dollar ne ba form so so de abre ba ko say ama import ne ma kraba no ayefo. Enti niema ya kraba de bia begumpa so here more makraba ne anwa ne ade a ababa yefo but the amount for your kwan say dey na ban ne kriti adwuma ban ne o kriti o man mu a ebeboa ma obi anya adwuma ye na wonya sika atade say adwadifo no say ye ntade inflation is down ye kra ne ma ba pa but okotre dwom no pon ba ye ntade enti creation of jobs also last 2 weeks ya kai wa ha se Ghana for ade o mo hwefri aban ho didi kai pa e dey enyuma employment se bi ye adwuma na me koba na me nsa be koma no a de wo politician mo ye no enhyeda emfa me ho papa na mu ni bibia ye de a me sorry me hyedem be se me ba krum kra na me koba no e be ye din e de ama me de mampani kai. What do you have to say?
Wofa me we kan na me kwan ba kope na before se me ba ho no. Let me, as usual, admire the whole setup. As a Ghana, we drew some commobicy. As some company befia, they were parliamentary, but your phone see Yahoboa. It's always nice.
Okay, Ubaba Twasso, by young Kwahumano, so nearly Iraq Bismarck or say, where economists and a business consultant in income near where economic downturn, a buy just on buy, not near messing trust. And then say, why you know. Ghana is in a flight mode, so fasten your seatbelts. Ghana, you be too say papa. You see ye dear choir so to be a money seatbelt. Yanko. Rabbi Smack, one man saying didn't come up. But it's not your car. And one channel pay or Kessben Plus TV, and I feel Kessben FM so massive.
I pay me tell ya na obi I want to say.
Na me adona so eh.
Me ho ye pa.
Ye de nyame ase. Abai bedi o man so no afia besen ko. Wan se fie mienu, afia tos mienu ni asase. Na no, wan pene kom rashe bedwemo no se Ghana sikasem no na top bunum. We say we year beto kokko so. To be am on the seat belts. Ye ko we said dollar no aba from inflation na ye nto ne ma bo mu ntem. Okoje bosia o bank a ni nyina aba from eno nti enema asase eyeye. Unu say ye die kwan so ne asie. Ana so set saying.
Thank you so much. I think the president last year time and some of most of them are kind of by economic performance. The things true in terms of the achievement, and yeah, they do kind of education for us in China for Israel. But come by the issue of lending rate and up and down. I'm not going to do without it. Ghana has one of the highest lending rate for education. Now, Ghana lending rate from 34 now about 20%. Ghana is going to level, excellent level. Ghana have one of the lowest lending rates to water. It acts as a propellant for improving mentality for the business community. The area of insurance, the area of insurance, the GDP, returns, the national reserve. Now we have that cleverance and blessing around the country. On the some editors, even though we have 15 months import cover of the national security policy. Presidents are very loyal, very big achievement of the publisher. They're edging themselves for. I think some of the time in the area of economic activity, I think that they are fewer. I think the time here is still being but to us at the average level or down, we think that a two is not exceptional. It does a bit and it's also in there, you Ghanaians and my boy are ever friend of car. And remember going and after the stop any political prayer, and not very expecting effective. It is not you. At least in my body, job of them. It's a very big class. In the area of ensuring that there is this issue of that GDP, about that space to farmers, I think it's good for government. That space have been paid, and that government making us leverage on that without mentality number. These areas were saying, I think that a year of time, yes, judicial things, and I in fact, but yes, so at least this season, I think in that level, I think it's very
dollar na aba fomo no say omo ekra niema ba no utimi se niema no pi aba efo Ghana for Timamufu away mono. Ebi so ensem omo kan say inflation aba from pa I say yen tade. Ye toss me no say ama se say wo bi adwuma kra wa so bi obi kodua mo Ghana. One no mo no obetie no ne bo no e den chain de ye kraba. $80 na aba from no aboa ma ye ho atoyen ana so say nyuma wasa ban ni kreti wo memu no ama se say nipa no kofa ba efu nti no wo kra wo ye ade ni mo Ghana ha yento minority ne kire se afina ba na anya hwe de omo ye ya ne se wo mo ede dollar na igum na dollar no entimi mpagya but creativity anasa ye adwuma wo man productivity see ye adwuma wo man mu ama omanfo ye adwuma ye ne ya generate wealth e wo Ghana ne de ye hu bisa sa na ho no.
I think about the issue of you talk about it, and then born about people to do so. The issue of job becomes a very protected element there. And then born about them, but job creation. I don't want to make a say. I may not make a want to be a job. Comprehensive, top the job creation, not a golden 2 months. The 1 million could have job for buying time, and at the end of the day, and then that I may pledge job. No, people see that a number of apply. At the end of the day, young poor man, this government everything. The government for free, this is about 400,000 people. The Admapa programs are probably about 10,000, program 10,000. Any those areas, no. And compare, I think the World Bank clearing and clearing, because it's very reason. Government has to create about 200,000 jobs every year, 200 to 400,000. Compared to the bank sector now, that job creation, ever friend. What is it? A bank no, I can use for the area of job creation. That complaint is going to be said. Job creation, now I'm caught to the video, and the job now is still very conducive for us. There should be more government policy to create jobs as it is. Last year, NEMA policy of the show, just the 24-hour economy, as we expecting, the issue of the World Government Bank that now we expected to be impacted. There have been a outcome in this month. If you had government policy last year, then you say couldn't give us a price to get it effective when it comes to creation. There's not creating a back to the it comes to the achievements in job creation. It's quite diminished or firmer. We have to be in job creation as the government. President has said, when the Ghana Sanitation Committee, I've created 1 million jobs. I think that this is a very practical and very crabby because 1 million jobs are, and if there will be no jobs, people will not be complaining. But the World Bank we have to get about 400,000 jobs every year. The government was able to start that for it, and it will not be problem. That's today you put the implement a very, very very exclusive for us. It doesn't reflect what people are saying. And then the government, you know, never really know so what you do 1 million jobs. Ghanaians is the best on your life. But that's what you got to do. It's a job creation, a one confirm MI and this America be doing for you. Government will channel is benefit for equality, value, those who send to India. That job creation, all night I'm finding in terms of economic performance there, in terms of system policy, in terms of good government, a standout in practice more seasons from the things, to bastard and government, a binary education. But in terms of job creation, I want to echo them. And the issue said, the message police say, I'm now to be never born on air, foreign. I think that is not channel. And I think they need to be your case. Some of them, it depends on how you go about your work. If government is free, maybe they are selected case. But we know that some of these people too, their goods are even cheaper than foreign products. We know it. We know some products later, some are designed. We didn't today, I saw the same time, but they are not up to that. The price is not a very, give that one, it's just level. So the issue of that, you say, and a foreign product is cheaper than local ones. So I think if you take a holistic review, yes, indeed, the majority of them, the formula, material of them, a package, or when you're not born every day, and I'm not so very, all of them, the parliament may be abandoned up to the 7%. Give the message to the team. If they are similar packages, the government has to effective for them to have to become a result. Not buying it down among the constituency, the pictures without defining mentality there. The father is a no government. The fact that those local people, then the president bring on production cost me higher than foreigner. Then who bring us a lot of palliative measures, they know maintenance. What are the way forward to ensure, say, and I'm on top by pragmatic seven about this in your personality. Then they might born up back down to them. They almost stay in business. What can we do? Domestic business, stimulus packages, other things that need to be factored without managerial resources. Now, yeah, I don't say you need a lot of holistic consultations to need say how to say as one can enterprise. Tell me to your police they were then only board a binge will be comfortable. I think that it needs a lot of consultations to see the way out. What are some of the stupefying instrumentality? Captivating vibrance and buying a bit to one among the standing man a bit of job creation number. There's more to be done on job creation. Minabema, a very important issue. Hey, one of them, for instance, summer or more everybody, but that's a COVID-19 level now. I don't think that you're intending to job creation level because COVID-19 level, then we are not buying 3.1 billion.
Okay.
I don't think they identify who are the young guys wanting to be the capital. May you explain to me estimating. So buying up that's the individual they are 150,000. Next year October every year that's the time you are benefiting from COVID level. If you are translated job creation level. That's a brilliant. Now you have about 150,000 that you see apart from invest every year. It's the issue of the unemployment. I was somebody I was very skeptical about why abiding COVID level. No one turning into job employment creation level. Let's turn on that money to support young people. I'm very economic vibrance people now. It's a community. So that when you say the South State that are paying 1 to the government, it's crazy. It's not very hard to come in the year. But in a issue of job creation, in the community agenda, yeah, government and you get our Abana Shafir, algorithm, government industry, but born regional, but these are few of the South Japan, Alubu, tomato factory, Japan, they go industry. I don't think that all good men are after pictures in Otikana monitor and Agric industry. But a woman gets proud for what's it? Let me not allow you. How they internet? Any national industrial plan. Then 50 funds like you will forget funds, you will for health insurance. Some people support industrial every year. When you make 12 or 15 industries together with the private sector, yeah, targeting challenge industry. See, you may want 10 or 12 years. The industrializing country, that job about. I don't say another the approach here, you know, and yet, but I didn't say you cannot give it that dynamos.
All right.
I didn't say, I don't know. See, and I think I mean, I'm going to more power job creation. And my, you can think that palliative results.
Right. Amani ada sipi ene unchichimu pa odi amai anope. Ora Bismarck or say economics or science a business consultant or no and then ne kodi enkomo efa going forward ye koye ni mo afi de ohwe kwan say aban ebetimi aye kwazi no anu go so ekasa.
Yes. The media a horse conviviality now more bema any home drama na opposition especially minority for star stage up and my honor lively no were on point and the first say so I said these days no Africa where no it me permit parliament more crazy or my bro for to 7 and you say so well on point and president also looked fantastic in his fugu NHI or the car or the promote made in Ghana where and no dear as usual Ghana will always score some points high points there but you call the substance of matters no for 7 dollars in Jimmy can you know mammy there me person Musa say or my penny boss say this year you remi or baba hena what me training a year 400,000 codes so 1 million codes in the run up to 2024 elections and na company at the battery to say as a na baumia yaje everything computer IT digitalization atana ni so bia no say kan baumia and ka dey friend digitalization crowd and gani en komo as politicians so the NDC was also forced to bring out something similar and what they 1 million code expire of our training and say baby training Ghana for nkoda are ready to learn as many as 1 million people back and the mobile quantity no more to me a code or computer so for muti code your computer terms in I machine learning courses here so they be able to create softwares and apps and other things a usual computer and phones so this is what the 14th month or the 13th month it's the 15th month since president by of a minimum una aja more news. Sa 1 million code no more office na Kumasi na waifa. Codes no.
Million codes no. Sanka wo koy research that na dia bre. Okay, research that dia ba.
Well no. Ye hunu ndeni so.
Obviously o kwada so.
Kwada so. Me amatisa o kwada so, but as whether it's actually working no. Eh bibi e ho. And offer the obi people say what is the end game? Say who trainee 1 million youngsters say omo meye codes ya. Ye train omo wie na ejo mo ho. Anasi train omo wie na afia sai e do ma connect stage a omo tumi akaka omo ho abom akreti bibi amana beboa ye economy as society ana. Eno ya de ba ko a they only talk about the coders as to what the coders are coming to do or what we'll do to the coders after we have trained them. We don't know. Even how long we are going to train them, it's not very clear. I don't know who is in charge of Ghana 1 million traders program and our policy. We didn't see what happened in the whole of last year, even though the school is around. But I said this year, so as many as 400,000 people will be trained in coding. Over first one, saying a buyer, no, so get back to me. That was Friday. Maybe me who get back there or get it back. And I'm here as no, me said the ehunu baby wo. And you say and come back what say in your union when this is for moment to me, exactly what the coding is about, how it is going to change our economy for the better. Now employ saga near you for now or mugufia de be did no say say ebemwa enka ebeyeme de papa. Then he also touched on Ora. Over so far the come say Ora or ya bolakabi. If he say ubie no wa mu a say don't know musijiji Ora so from the start or so right now. Even though president made some he was say I may be impatient as everyone else to see justice done, but painstaking investigations must be conducted, dockets must be prepared, charges must be filed, and the accused must have their day in court, including appealing even on the smallest point of law to higher court to protect us all against abuse. Over say, well, me yes, mebo. Na fe ufri yabontemba na obedrufi no say family we mami on family we you can just perceive in your mind say that brebro no emaso. So far, if there was any person, especially in the NDC, who was hoping, say, the campaign time, no more kind of President Abaidi and Kofo be dempa there of I think do meet my no my for the first say President Nyako Kudrukra discharge and also what dismissing petitions against EC any OSP no. It tells me questions that say no because
I say more number of cases or quarter. The views of justice grind slowly.
I get that. They knew all that, but they still promised the people say be them 1 week time, be them 100 days.
Be them more. Except for the due process.
I know they offer. Now when the politician they know the game better than we do. When he was telling Ghanaians for us to believe them, no, we didn't care. Say there's something called wheel of justice. No, that was the more reason why initial arrest no. Now Rambo style no be a complaint no, because you have whipped the appetite of people. Our move follow party no say the young crop be dem no so aba be mu dia and immediately so to me chichen crop for kekra.
Say e chere no de who bet my Rambo style.
Yes.
But the band the moon no there. This a court.
So far we are the name.
To you anyway.
Say nyama me you be there you know your name over. Nyama me
to be very honest with you.
Yes.
We Ghana your friends say judicial system no cases be bread say criminal cases and they just quickly opening say do agungu case. How many years did they take?
Oyo media grab nya say we twemu sa.
Oyo media isi e die we say enkoje sika. Ono so no oni ajapade aye koje. It a man of straw. They na koje. Oyo me so a man of straw.
Political cases ni kraka ho.
Ye kwa mu a obi a man 51 million cedis o.
Say dan gro ni we.
E dan mi no. Ene hu Ghana hele dia.
Oh, it is a politicians na ni load cost na fe no. Sa obi a wakowi akokọ no case na da ho na e tra ko 1 year no na da so down because the case any to say enko bia as a copy so already. I remember Sarah Tokonu time no complaining say she needs more hands in the judicial service, even at the apex courts and the higher courts and smaller courts. We need to make sure see more people. So I can comment President Mahama so by what me stuff for Mama Kwasho. But who caused some? Am I the one who went out to tell people say, "Ede ya me ba ni pass me si na me say wontumi ne war no esikekeka omo mo hu dan ne chese war no wonam ho abaka se wonam National Cathedral na e wo drawing no so no eso nipa ba ko wo enti wo hwese de wosi anya sa sikasi dan we dia chenchena che ba ba ma e be chi no anase be man no e be kire no ba bia tumi wa over na say ne edi be 14 to 15 months na wontumi nche obi antomu on charges of corruption ibi omo a wo de wura akra hunhuna wo mo so mo kogu court anim kra no of ebi sin ne ensem ni bi ye foolish case ba wo hwe a de kakra wo emrani ma omudi no kra no enye likely say ye Srimsai ene ni senior event Dominic Ayene ebinya atentene ni bia in their favor, then where do you go?
When you not so I just say umunya atentene.
However, na say you unu wa na say agrobe dey from no na say won't me court to ban was written na how hwe anymore.
And so bet you akwa ba besere.
Oh, over court na say mo ya wo ba won't me sere. Say mo de hwe na say be ya wo ba won't me share white. Na say okokro share all white.
Okay. And nye justification say we dey.
We hana dem bo am za so kan yo. Kwabra do jafia asem no ya do bua he sorry. Ya a foolish case ya na say. Give to worry and na say wono me ono ankasa won tan kasa wo ho nti no me he danti ba bia akosi ye. But who there say we are all in this together. We dey na church am pampa no ora na o mo shete.
Ora no dey wo ho asem ka because ora no here cases e wo no a because you more prosecutions. But the court I can you can't say case in the yaji anything can happen. But now think by now no. So you run on some budget 21 billion. And the dear my end there. By now see so many cases of court. But comes attorney general or send your man home church or by no on the one can on the church or by say and I must say composition of the oral. COP ni tanko fi buache.
Yeah.
A retired COP, commissioner of police, outside lawyer.
Yeah.
Martin
Pegbu, head legal department of Ghana Police Service and San
Martin Pegbu, ebe who say Ghana mrenina onenim.
Yeah.
Yeah, auditor general, that friend of Melovo. Yeah, na best was message charges is yeah. And Raymond Acha. Yeah, so the Yoko penny.
Yeah.
And now could you tell Blackwa? You're a politician. Ojira campaign platform so can say ora eba ebechom
yeah
the omdia come attorney general na so far the yetimi are prosecuting in there and the NHS say na ye campaign ibia you say na kai ayikweotu also kujina campaign platform so na kwesi esu so also no ojina campaign wo hu ya say what oyomi gaga nchwa woncheni also nim say lawyer utimi fa some two be so bra we know what dance here we want to see more of oral the more prosecuted so far so prosecute case legal ethics no enya wo wase de say china ase de nipa no tum
there be
what the other one dance here nyina ma court Evans team legal ethics say Evans team say wo kwa bia so me edo ato give all your evidence to the court and let the court decide
it
the prosecute no is okay but we want to see more because all right na cases no do so
promises some 200 million Ghana cedis which might recover
21 billion 200 million
from Ora alone
21 billion
now, 10 months after and now 1 year after unya one cedi claim free meanwhile there's a purported secretariat to Ora because they used to meet at some place that no more contra chichen and man of he on because or more yedumano pro bono. I didn't believe that anyway modia sasa na beto wo head o mampanya kan ya opaso kire Ora for no India no more twen Ora nyina say mutuma twen forever because just as you rightly said the wheel of justice grinds slowly. If I may add one more before maybe my senior man comes in over what Masaya nyano SONA you say aban si o hihye na waye airport regional airport ba ko sunyan bogatanga na wa yeah ready uni hwene eso na esebo ene ade saa hu hia na wo bobi over busa say airport wa ede ko bogatanga wa ene sunyan can say it's a problem ben ho a sa airport no ba be solve abra sa ne ma wo ba be it should be so huge say I have akokro ntumi nwe in the 3 years ya kai and about no albo ho na wontumi nwe no it will take some number of years and na nipa obeba na sa ban kro ba beto so no e be wi a wotumi awie sika be komu no so no enye sika nkuma akwan keke ena ye Ghana man ye hwehwe if you say Kumasi ne Accra airport to ya do so aman ya say ya say ye afa kra no but I want say how many people out of the 3 million population in Ashanti do fly Accra to Kumasi to Accra by air. Na say cry me no ka say no fair no e be ya ko 3,000 in excess of 3,000 Ghana cedis say in and out to today no for yeah
you know now to say
3,000 out no
I was you for play that
go buju ko basi ni Accra
what you come say in and out to say
be out of one e be 3,000 be 2,000
back up 2007 2000
or je 3,000
the last time they call you no na back in quiet 22,650 in kwa
how many people do fly there? And cry international airport. You must say how many people fly there in a day? Out so concrete. Ofa, see to me ya kwan ya. Ya moroso nchire su biasa. Ya man so no, would na now man babakwa. Wait me one day every tifi akwa na for and how betim kwasa return there. And your man say how please. I'm not like somebody I can say that the pay ba obagu. Airport no me hu na de pay shema as kurubia pase onya bi. Bogatanga me ko fruit player ko say footballers for no be use. And some few business people near NG for mo fra brochire ba. He for pa na e bo mo ho no say kwa fruit player ko bogatanga. And I say ade akowa. So how come? And as for the word and I say phrase now, politicians friend misplaced priorities no. Auto Q player be neighbor and I heard a number of times some George can be about MPP government, some JV can be about MPP government, even President Mahama himself can be about MPP government. Say almost every intervention MPP government was misplaced priority. These three things are also kaka say Obaba airport back me who priority cry even though I cannot be bold enough to say it is misplaced.
And you're bad there, but so here because say Ghana air transport no be functional. Also region be a ka person move to that place utumi ekro. So you see as all here from Accra to Kumasi, Accra to Tamale, Accra to Takrade, and them say Accra to Sunyai. And a functional but all the other regions, you know, movement there and said that
who do you see a chess sano maybe the fishing port to be at the ball man because airport nankasa the
okay let me chill
over better man peniasi nano fiada and oba bonting ebe catch Ghana phone nyina say Ghana yes Sony your biani say na yetie ode echere amansan na yebehwe said the kwasikan no the euphoria surrounding the coming of the president said the omoje na wa too ohwe minority side omo nyina efra tuntum ye kentegu omkomu
na onkukura koko
pod ekuta wo mo na omudi chi omampeni na hwe majority so omo nyina hye fufu na ano ne magana parliament eyede that atano mo share no crash should tell you the message omo nyina omo convey in relations to the state of the nation address alright but me kan yema mienu pe ewo the state of the nation's address on Mampenin edit to dwa the edikan ameka eyo Mampenin sama or the to dwa say Ghana a flight no ewo runway no so ye take off into we should fasten our seat belts na ye kra no say obroni ana say obroni ka say fasten seat belt ye kwa na say economically me fan say plane no etu ano no ye nam yemu aye kwa na say ye dru ye kwa kudu your destination ansa nti o de ba ye man Ghana mu dia na je kire ne se de o matoto niema amana kwa kudu no se Ghana kura no a enche Ghana ye ho ebesane ye na bibia etimi atoyi but we need a critical assessment of nsema omampani ekan no no kre say microeconomic indicators no kire say bibia ekwane inflation aba from friends saying cedi to dollar no ho sensem ni nyina aba from nema bebre na atoto yi a yenka say ni nyina aboa ema no etimiko but there have been situations obi abeka se plane no kura de etu ya enam wiem ebesi ne ye hu de ekoduru ye eya yenya botre kakra ewom indicators ne ye indicators they are indicating say ye bibi nti ye koyenim but we shouldn't draw conclusions whilst and near ma honoma and was here 2 years and son a baby cry was here could no ye drew sharply ma minya some kind of comparison kakra between 2017 and 2025 said the memfa ne say amani mienu anasa mampeni mienu be this so nana danko kufuado eba 2017 nana a friend say omampeni his excellency John Dramani Mahama eba so 2025 ebesi na comparison kakra me ye eni say enei ohwe 2017 said the eba no mienu nyina no ebeka say enana eho ensem etie 2017 Omampeni his excellency Nana Danko Ekufuado ebaye ya omuso beto bia situation na enye that time ye ka say Ghana the fastest growing economy ewa hanom say yes the fastest growing economy ewo sub-Saharan Africa ye ka say enei growth rate ekosro those times, I want the actual figures. Nafi mabobo ediamamo. Right. Enti say anything. Growth rate ekosro comparative to nei ebeka say enedie no eye echen kanena na etie no. Afei osha there were other indicators na chese Ghana ye take off na say take off ye kura no. But the question ye bebusa say edien na esiye. Why couldn't we consolidate those gains? Yeah, and they assignment 2022, 2023, but 2024. Ghana tete pan some years say amakuni edu because we will some amakuni edu. A ye den see ye, ya e basa. A ya dia a boy who suffer hene edudo. And now man peniaka, a no crack, no two ways about a omabom den pa. Sa kwan be no fast so mode emma, sanya money ye, stabilizer, omabom moding. But going forward, what do we need to do? That is the big question. And nay, unemployment was low. So can we say we can consolidate these gains?
Unemployment, I think there was a discrepancy. Company can say a binary create is it 1 million jobs? Ghana Saskatchewan will say 300,000.
330,000.
So 1/3 of what the president said.
Okay, so that is one big issue. And then unemployment a issue at the MI. Young industrialization. See, betting consolidate against now. How much are we putting into industrialization? Yeah, then na enyuma free for the nyuma. Ebe boa ama manfo nye nyuma aye no. Ede na di ewrem ewo ho no. Eno akoda. Young say ye add value onto our product. And ye export to cocoa, ye export to gold, ye export to oil, ye export to crude oil, ni akokra fuel, aba.
My penalty tema oil refinery is now functioning. To that era of say, ye export crude oil, ni akra refined products, no. Eto ebetra. You got man Professor Lord Mensa, financial economics, any enkomo. Na yehwe said the mampeni kai economic gains kasem ye di etumpo a wo se Ghana we are in a flight mode to be fasten the seat belt na eko. Prof, good morning.
Good morning, Wofa Kofi, and your chief phonias Maakye.
Nampacho ho ye die.
Radio dom ho ye pa.
Na no dem say me te on catch because say baby a akwsia so ada jenusa. Yeah, the reading commercial. Prof, yeah, man, penny some more kind of Ghana. You see, Kessben no engineer into be a money seed bet. Na EB2. The dance here say, baby, an inflation da, or my father no. Said na is Busia Hunsi Hontier, said na exchange rate tea on your $1 no. They want see the name of $1 $80 na con. If you may or more yen say. Ghana e economy e nimpa sana so hu no
yo Wofa Kofi am say my main issue disclaimer bi wa ha asema me bekan and as a discussion is in the name of Professor Lord Mensa as financial economist, not head of service in the local government.
Yeah.
Issue disclaimer me issue no. You see, your share economy biana ne fapem no aya na ejina no mabiso because economy na no o say investors e dey sika beba o mining ana se obi kura wo sika bi na da bank e wa ha na se bi no bank interest no for ma se sika no nipa no betimi dia akɔhye ade bi mu a betumi a generate enyumama nkrofo ne ade na when no you need certain key economic indicators to do that. Yemfa say obi a investor of abroche na oba amanone na oba no de sika na be shega na man mu ha. So bi ono say Agric kra no be ya owi a also dane sika na come back to dollars na we buy na watumi akotua ba bi oyi sika na free ya watu amoka. Ejegoban is there we need very good, exchange rate a year, friends say stability. Ayana, say investor no oma. At the same time, we inflation rate also was say investor no emma. Na I'm say metiti radio na say I'm in shutdown active. Then go for so economy no into me invest and structurally. Linear the structural investment na here no. It all depend on your exchange rate stability, the growth rate of the economy, how security in the economy as far as is concerned. And talking about peace in the economy. It is a normal way no end to me and there's no way I'll be to change the economy structurally. One must lead the other. Now that you can talk about low inflation, you can talk about low interest rate levels, you can talk about stabilization of the city, you can talk about economic growth that is around 6.1% and reduction in debt service. It gives room and confidence to investors to come in, and possibly even locally, that bank the interest then not to be out. Some you because of the Kakusidan. No, the Kusidan so I say Mason will be engaged. The friend saying cluster or the carpenter will be engaged. If the the money will be moving from the financial sector to the real sector. So for every economy, before you enjoy that kind of fundamental structural stability, you must get the macro level indicators, at a certain level.
You're not never happy about
it. Macro level, there's nowhere investor no benya confidence about mine. I will be Samia, a public address. It is required by constitution. The president, a Baba address it on my move forward. But I'll see a TSS. It won't take 1 year to change the structure of an economy. If you are prioritizing, economic management, you have to make sure, at least the conditions within the economy, is good to attract investors. And that is what I think the government has used the first 1 year to work on. And now things look good. That is why the president is saying, look, we need to, make sure that we all embrace the changes that we've had and then gather confidence in the economy and trying to use the state of the nation address to lure investors. Because we exchange rate in Namuyemu baby. Now Kokacha investor and say, come and invest in my economy. What kind of motivation or what's the baba? Because Oba, now say Obe pretty. Now I do maybe also Danish can call dollars now. Dollars no crib ya wouldn't be demand because what they call dollar we no crib dollar debt service no crib was so baby. Indeed ya who yes ka dollar na na dia kutuaka. It your mind is a signal we nyina no. I'm saying not say the economy is in a direction where the investor can gather confidence to come and invest in.
Prof, inflation, to say near my board, said near 210 no, above from par, we have recorded less than 4%. It's a 3.8 thereabouts. Interest rate, say treasury bill, a follow crash. They say between 6 and 8%. They say I buy no and you can be brain free bank. When the banks no, when a business community and compete. so obi episika na ma busia na koso nti banks say musika no de koma aban a si hunu so a yese mo de mamamfo ye adwuma de amamfo survey aba kire se Ghana for do no hwe kwan se aban be bie enwuma amam nipa anya bi aye bisa amamfo say ye nto ade sika ni nipa nsem se de mo kire school inflation ba fom pi a economy is stagnant yes afie de o ya de kra ye nto e de stimulus de na o ji sa afie aban be ya e be Kenya economy na ma afie de business activities akosoro amanfo nya adwuma ye na toton akosoro na ya generate wealth enso dia more mine no.
Okay, Minia, I've said aware. If you look at our furnishing, expenditure when it comes to government spending, and then also revenue generation, expenditure side, you could see salary and compensation, it has taken larger part of it, more than 50% of what government allocate in terms of yearly spending on record salary. It is strategically, the government person will be a juma. There's a government now that absorb it, if let saying, nipa no be form on the same payroll. But say interest rate tiba form. Na said your friend say inflation tiba form. Na private sector no assurance say we invest in the economy. It will generate certain levels of employment. And maybe say you're better. And for now that the economy has positioned itself that way, I think that the private sector may have to look on and determine whether they would like to invest in the economy or not. So, like you said in your intro, you see, private banks this cannot come up government. Government said with the low interest rate. So if you're a bank, you have to increase your marketing strategy because the bank needs to be in business. Change your marketing strategy and move away from government treasury bills. Let your businesses no betumi dia yadwuma no mo de yadwuma no so a wo mo fe nipa wo adwuma no no mo de create employment there. So the structure of the economy will now call for a diversion of funds into private hands so that jobs will be created in the private sector.
Enti ne krakra no afiwe amampania kaka kwan ni ade projects a wo beye onu se gains ayetimanya inflation aba form ne ade ne nyina no se government expenditure spending ne chance kosra ebema de wetuma ye ebejinsemu ana.
Wofa Kofi, the spending will go up, but at what rate? And now see a bisa question. I'm the finance minister. Only think more private. Even though we've gotten some gains, we don't have to go in bunkers. Sebani say you spend there, we'll go all out. Because my more example, economy na deep are falling into recess like what Ghana had in the previous way, in the past 4 years, anytime they are about to go up or come out from the recess, within 3 years they slip back to recess. It's historical. So all these things are supposed to be guidance as far as the way we want to, lift up the economy. And I'm sure the managers of the economy are very much aware of this. And going out, sir, they will not go all bunkers and be spending anyhow. Prudent and fiscal discipline should be our guidance as we're going out to spend, going forward.
So that comes where we said okay. You say you be free IMF, April ya free IMF we. Na bribia said the last you didn't come out say Ghana besa come back to IMF 2019 ampa okay ye be mo no. If you IMF we na fe dey say you nim bibia ya fe ye tugum sa would you say abai no o metimi ahwe say the IMF for hye ma ye nyina ye di so no ye free IMF a e betimi aye niam ye.
In economics management, history always provides a lesson. And with what we've learned in the past IMF visit, and then the current one, I think, sir, we have learned a lot to guide us going forward, and I'm sure that should be able to help us sail through without going back to IMF. If I should say the next 10 years, and I'll be visa.
Prof, and I'll see ne bra when you may pay.
You miss me that was.
Professor Lord Mensa, a financial economist, on only any couldn't come a state of the nation, said the man penny address or they a 2 Jano, a honsome. Kate for Mami.
Enti Nameka say, Mza Bibrina no ababechiri mu ode amayeno. Say yanhwe na the yanyano yan consolidate. That is where the problem is.
Shemuding.
Yen shemuding. Dia ye mebechire de enti idea ya be ya. Ye be shemuding. Ye babo ho so medical say plane e bi etu dada. Minim say edu Bermuda na echi no ko wure mu so dey o minim. Now e bi around we nimu according to president. Ye take flight and I said A2 enti yamwe seat belt ni ye. Now yaka say yakono betimi akonanim the private sector no e wo say etimi ekonanim. Yemma kwan he say interest rate say the na yaka no prof yaka ho asem bebre say interest rate abafom. Yemma kwan emma private investors no entimi nwram. Yaka ne say no so wo mo nam nchan asabi wo mo giska emma ebu o mabamu no so yen kanche no munya because yen nyina di yi ebeboan. That is one thing. Say one more mbepe ebepa asase ama wo ye bedi wani makope krata sankrofo no ho asem na meka no sankrofo no ho asem na meka no enti that is two etoso mienu ya wo se yehwe ne se e wo se ye bomoden ne yehwe ma ya agriculture no yetimi modernize no yede irrigation bem yede mechanization bem ye bro na supply chain no etimi economy na agric yentimi yin free Ghana economy mu da. We can never take away agriculture and free economy. Mo ebetimi aboa de etoso ene se enyema ya export no e say wo hwe ye trade balance na say de ne ye kanu no de ebe mu ne de ekro ne nasefo no Ghana import ne ma bebre ne export ne ma kakra bi ene export ne cocoa gold and crude oil and export say ye betimi a refine no near the value at the account near to me a develop one ma sanya no etimi abrace ka directly say say abeko no ma beton fofofo no mo makwa refine no mo de abrayen ni aton aboard den no eno entimi but the other thing say food no me betia process food no mo na afei yetimi export eno so e de akọ enti say betimi ahwe na afei Ghana yetimi a strengthen ye microeconomic yetimi indicators need to me aboa ma yetimi akarji me yetimi edu baby a oso edu na sane ma we ena oso yehwe now to the IMF I say papa odi aba ete ne ma epono no so honum dia onim sa akwada nsu ban correct pa o ye discipline se papa ne twe ne ho na akwala na nkasa pie na behu sa akwala nsu ban nie.
Okay.
You so many times said the IMF we are believing said this time around said the prof kan we will learn from that enyama atototoye no ne akoso ane atimi aye discipline physically and as yesi kasem yetimi edi ho ahye ho so ebetimi aboyen ama yakoye ni.
Okay,
that is it na kan bese me hwe 24 economy no better
time no nti ye fesia for Maakye media na oguso a wotie e wo Kessben 93.3 na hwe wo Kessben television so no enche bia voice note na abode aba mebo ni nyina 0551599993 be ko Dubai na say Ghana for Dubai no na bi no tiem say ye say the bombs e bay the ehu if you also be ko America na yakọ say America for so no are in support omotado na tampachi ana say omone no enya adwen National Petroleum Authority MPA for say infanto anim say Ghana onipa bia obambo hu hia pa na obambo no ehase wo wa wonsem ma wa obambo hu hia pa ene say etero bia na fuel tanker and akofa petrol diesel and akonya accident na manfo dimika akotwa fuel tanker no wahia MPA for say enka cho so won fuel tanker bi anya ka akwanhia eniema bi wo ho a eni se oye don't do any of these things. The kwan the sus you should assist from taking close pictures of the fuel tanker. Also fuel tanker ahwe fuel ni nwunugu no akọ fa mobile phone akọ so okutwa amanfo apiate omkotwitwa explosion no brewi it don't come closer Who se fuel tanker be a showa, and for phone could jina hon se ucha, you be a messy. That's also me, no. Obu a fuel na e buguno, tanker na hone buguno, no kofa bokiti, ankre, grawa, no much fuel ni bi. MPA force a very dangerous. If you say, sa chemicals in the free fuel tank and move bano. If you call Hunimua, Ubet Mayare. The atosumiensa, fuel is highly combustible, highly flammable. A car not tough fuel tank and not tough form. No fuel new Buguna Sawoko Sobia. A jet to say, pum. Now, Mocha was saying, no, Mwashrobe. So, once a fuel tank be a tobia. Nobody answer by free fire service. And answer pussy for. And I have a friend, National Petroleum Authority for say, me won't say fuel tank be. Aqua should be, say be a gas, say fuel should be. No more babbe bohon buying them, say ya, more motibe hono, intimate hamon. MPA phone number, obey me a fresh so, 0302 550 380. 0302 550 380 so, free. Na kaina so se nipa bia no unkwa hu hia eche fuwe no a wo se tanka hwe na mekwa akusobi no utra nye yi a fuwe na okoso no ede wo beto na nanom e wo se do suru me fie MPA National Petroleum Authority so bambo ehu hia che bibia nti oye e wo fuwe tanka akonya nkwa ehia so ehom. Alright, quickly mame kwa ma no se de na United Arab Emirates UAE na ya ko Dubai yene Ghana ma de hye wonu wa ko Agric Appiah edin komo enura tokwa ne shaase efre memenda no ehun se Iran for asase a mo to bombs bi ebi ko Dubai ebi ko Qatar ne ade Ghana for Dubai no how safe are they omo bambo etsen Agric Appiah e wa homa no so ne din komo Alex what yen kan e mo channel pebe kuma se Kessben FM e de Kessben Plus TV so
we jamo so Kessben
Agric na o ya de
okay voice here yes nye
adai baby amoten hu atom so ara
kai anope ba ku bia foye ne achi nti ama ihu aso so ka
kai afabo ne achi on
foye we dey nam ye ne achi pe
aha but boy nkomo he papa na wote esisi ana what is going on there na ekoso ho e fa nko ye ho
okay there can be 3 days ni na sa Sunday na we course that was you can say Sunday yes Saturday no and it is say but now yan twete o ho no ma we since that sound be say be say na yehu bi it na e wa akiri intina say ama yehu but I say oba UAE has say ni so you can say Ghana e what regions eh 7 every can say 7 regions oh tu benya Abuja Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Akwan, Akami and Kujera. But we na cost visa 20 and then cost no. It was in Kenya, so Dubai, any Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE, and Dubai Kuna Kasa. The one that's hanging my really cost. Na me Kasa na me no Kasa me Dubai Kuna Kasa. Ki expected days no, ye Bejuma. That was Sunday no, anopano. And now what you boom. What was to go, but no way actually. Very fancy. Ghana. I need to buy and your whole man, it is a beer for some to report the idea of the man. It's for and I do any. Anyone yeah your word me munia dia na yet and no word me ma obeti kunten ya fe the net bad life baby I want in life misa no a mo kan hu ni life say baby ade ni ni and e na say class me you can say exposure you know you say yes ade you nim say ade we the na TV so asem na ke nyina ye hu bi but we say there you could see a life in hu it's not my hu Aba to your friend. Now, I said, what so we need to be and then I said, at this point in time, I mentioned immediately down. Yeah, I work to do that because I do that. Do not say, yes, I consider your way. That's a year where you know, the game is running. Time I appoint you coffee, you know. I never quite security and I say defense team no one, defense ministry. Oh my idea is say, phone, alert, emergency alert. Say be a baby on emergency area, more alert to buy things. Most of them phone issue that is said wow sound this I mean say baby I want a whole hey some I could do here bear I have say bear 12 morning one who's any phone then there's the name and you soon when you like example in Babylon just I don't know maybe I saw a tall building Pin a bit na nisa baby I want to be a bit me I know about bit now but maybe it's you be when I'm putting out could not see anything one day maybe I know
I see.
Oh serious family it's you push it it's me I know put grant and
you said anonymous amount for more home by
aha sip e bi kura so obehu nanano mo bon to bomb nko bia nanano mo no so ahu ntine so ma bo ame eti yo hodo ma it me kai se ba bi say time alarm ne buy first alarm ye me ehu no wo gina dan no say ya wo se dan ne wo so like say wo ti say o mu intercept ya say we na kwa say o bomb na say miza na Iran e tuba do ehu say you defense team so e intercept if you intercept here the who shake the crown backroom has you need to shake what is it would you say and they say let me not see baby a year juma about 3 times almost about 3 times am I no crown almost frame my Jane it's Johnny rebuilding no crap for pay baby jina kaka for some time and some no more imagine say yes I mention your home and you perform side one emergency response team no matter around when the place that area no he talk also sana and then this is the third time I also as I everyone saying it's UAE for now no person much say 168 missiles and now we match about how much intercepted the 152 destroy no and I 30 so go and I drones on no much intercepted 140 incident so Macho Abraham and information intercepted. It's all him on Sani married I be told my minister was saying people it was all the mind just setting get this nuclear bomb. I don't know as of now you say Nipa 4 and I in city and they have to move free and then Nipa 58 and plus and so like we did that hospital
Derek I must say no more safe say Nipa obetimi pie say okwa adwuma ana say
set the you what say woman already because say omu yechi and kuni mo yedi kwa dada okay Ramadan ni intuition ni be kan kuna ka say unti dede saa wo bia bi say ekoso anura nwumre enu man ya le say emu adwuntu bia betimi akwa adwuma that was another 3 days ni do man le say obi anko ba bia obi anko be dey school kra no mo ye online school for ni na anko school mo ye online but enu anwumra around there obi ma notice say let's say obi betimi akọ so mo ajo and say anopai ye sa start say ye and then we so na eduma but o ma check hours no so we call 12 hours and 8 hours o ma check hours no say sa no ma ye na and now can start in see other side me knew what is going on. But meeting like I say Abuja na e koso ho no boss me o friends ni nuafo bi wo ho no ma to many ho no ma na we for tele na wo hene o gina hene onam hene hwe ne ko ha no ne ato ya ha we also ato me ha no we also ato am ha no ma and this area ne na mu an je ne enya ba glass ma em so in car no so correct na de me ba ne ne de so no enya use yo ha
they say who say mo ka say ka mo timba bi but Iran for who say as America for were interest omo japade na nipa bi wo UAE ho ti no do mo ni asim so iti mo no say ntokwai UAE aban na omo do ho bagimu ana if say mo ka mo timba bi na ntokwai Iran for the abefro mo
What's your reports now? Said you have a walk any like the air to that. Only a half one of them, which is no just a half one. Also, the event for a year. Now, Anna, who say, MC, can say, America follow you might almost never destroying. I see. Or you can't more to a center or Dubai has it. The home says to say, only a very emergency area. The home say, my target over say, this time around, good to me power. To me power, but according to the first, one to my target, some of the mutual center. And some places go on my own dreams, a honey, baby, I have one for my set, like the view with the party war. Now, compared to be almost says that area, but for now, the honey you can't venture because of said almost security defense because of that area. And then you who say, how for another player community say, and just say, Omo do betting. To me, the member who said the Omo from 3 days. From 3 days, the Air Force was maybe a Casera for retaliate. But me who is that was doing clarity. Now, who said, yeah, just want to move you to Yano and Ramadan may be. You bet to charge it, yeah, you don't know they say anymore. This is yeah, pick in the next some days and some months and some weeks, and you
it is a quite ma.
Minoka said, we were a dream of about me. The first fire any home, my Ghana, no. Say, we're doing.
The boy, I know what is a bomb no bar, my day.
Sir, what we are on to most of the chance and I've brasted into a bewa. No, my car is a baby, I'm on Munjani. Oh, Debbie, I was built in your car, no more magic camp to what I brasted and a blast out in the building and they say, and an opinion say the bad was the first one, that sounded no from. Second, a third one, yes, who thinks as a crowd also. Then you is a crowd. Oh, be crowd to Stephanie.
Okay. Yammy so almost home by my way. And I see Pierre pay. Ghana, we had this year war Dubai, no Emuba, Macroeconomic, and any couldn't come. Na the air cost saw Iran, any American Israel to Korea. And who so be a cow mono. What it was my brain could just so Emra. Fanko Enterprise, Semifa N2 and himself was down there plumbing materials, said doors, Albisiano, and Nakadia for nature. Fanko Enterprise, or say China door, the techie doors or jacuzzi, shower baths, cabinet basin, WC water closet, 4-in-1 showers, and the account be breno, plumber contractor if you ra for any extra na ko Fanko Enterprise ko ponipa na mafie no ahofe no na ne fe no enimu pa Fanko Enterprise omo showroom bi no ba ko Bofudu Fanko Plaza ura Bofudu showroom ho a ne pe nyina obakuma ase edum nso a Fanko Plaza omo showroom no ewo edum ha Oyerpa FM chiwone to Sack Electronics edition mo frɛ 0551 011 767 0551 011 767 afi 0555 047929 0555 047929 eso
School kese bi epe akyerɛkyerɛfo na ɔne ɔmo ayɛ adwuma pɛkyerɛkyerɛ ni a yɛahyɛ dade na quantity a yɛakyerɛ na deɛ sɛ fa kwan yɛfa so kyerɛ deɛ tete nkwadaa ɛna wɔmo ɛpɛ no school no ɛse sɛ ɔyɛ obi a wɔne gye ho sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔne ɔmo yɛ adwuma a ɛne ɛne watwerɛ application letter na ɔde CV aka ho na wankasa wɔde abɔ anan abɛpiem ɛwɔ Aseda House Kessben FM yɛ front desk na wabɛgya no hɔ anaasɛ application ubetimi dia fa email so yensa beka na yene watoa so afiri ho academyofdestiny7@gmail.com academyofdestiny7@gmail.com 7 no figure 7 no de destiny cha na fe o de call gmail.com na fe no watoa so afiri ho
Afe Gracefield Academy CM Fanto and himself a school obi Kumasi dum Central Business Area ha na so obadwuma wodum asafo bantama Dr. Mensa Pampa so me nyina Gracefield Academy no so ban ba school if so oba na de akodara ba opo anu akofa no yesa okora ne ku school baabi na obadwuma ewa adum na ɔpɔn bɛyɛ no mmiɛnsa akɔfa no ansa na wasan akɔ fie ma wo brɛ koraa dodo ti bɔmmɔde a Gracefield Academy bra na akwara no nyamesuro yɛ ɔmde Bible kwan so ɛtete ɔmde akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ no ɛnso yɛ ɔmo a nyamesuro wɔ mu paa ɔde Montessori approach ɛna ɛkyerɛ Ghana Education Service curriculum no wɔn wɔ indoor and outdoor extracurricular activities ɛboa nkwaraa no asua paa ɔhwɛ wɔn so yie paa proper care ubu sapa ubano hwenie pa how bi anto Gracefield Academy Kumasi Dum Grace House abusaye to Asida House den so pepepe and on kasa 0541 034267 0541 034267 afi 0207 126216 0207 126216.
Kessben Travel and Tour say hefa na otu kwan yakọ ewiase mu bebi apeso do ani kire bia no wakonto ho ensem ho afutuo ho akwankyere ho nimdie ho enema wo so wonye nyina no fa beda Kessben Travel and Tour na yemfa eno anase yenyi sa dadwe no afiri ho na yenwene ma ebia na ode ne ticket na pese otie ho nkomobo anase pese reserve bi ema wo ebe ya ma dodo ebia na ye hotel na pese otie ho nkomobo anase pese reserve bi mo e reserve ama wo ene bebi a wo kro no dien ena wo se ode kan ho na ode kɔ dien ni se ode kɔ ebetimi ama culture no mu kra se de wo se wo ye ne de ni se wo ye nyina no ebedo hu dwuma e de ama flight schedules ena wo pɛ eno so ebetimi a kyerɛ se na plane we betu ne o kyena betu ena we into we bekɔ direct we be transit ni nyina no ye de ho ensem be ma na de de abetum ene se ye ma ticket on credit bibi akobia no ebetimi ene watena se ayen hyehyɛ na ya ma ticket ekyirei na hye wo ho no wadi so pepepe here Kessben Travel and Tour ekyira kwan ewa dum Kumasi Asada House ene ye first floor ena abehu yen frame 0209 434999 0209 434999 na yenyo so
Saranso na said yaka no obi asifie kama pa bro sign ewon Kran Tantra Hills ya bibi nti woton na wapiska no ede ayade foforo nti afei na nyame ato nsem na okopasa asidan ewon Kran de a bomode afrefie rei dan no Tantra Hills said yaka na bro sign then no any ta ho the number is 0244 900449 0244 900449 afi 0540 934505 0240 934505 so
school dia ye na unya bia no wakọ na school abekọ so ebetimi aboa ma ne ma wo ye timi akọ nanim Kessben University College na chese wo to aso no we GTech for Istanbul so de clearly and fully accredited. You signed the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Inti your degree awards in Adabon Second University for and one chance there eboso. Na Kwame Ben abefaso abewurum. Yes, I would say me dash awra na just one more across Debbie. I was said the dikai. Unya wasi. Na wasi ni kura no certificate na meka ho asemu yo. Also unya 3 credit passes English, maths and integrated science. Ebia na wo ye science, ebia ye business, ebia ye arts, ye home economics, ye visual. And also sa elective areas and so you have 3 credit passes and so ho. Agric ne so kabo manisa bro 36. Sanso na ye SSC so grade A to D and also ultimate qualify equanim. Mature students so qualify wedding field nunum was with them. Application forms no admission forms no obenya bi multi credit savings and loans limited branches Ghana ha. Kessben University College City Campus and Asada House edian hwe and afi all Kessben media offices Kumasi and Nkran do any chiro on sabeka bi. Ye business administration, ye accounting wom, ye marketing wom, ye human resource management, ye banking and finance. Sounds ye Bachelor of Science Information and Communication Technology, ye computer science and entrepreneurship, ye Bachelor of Arts Media and Communication Studies, and also ye more print and broadcast journalism and ye public relations and advertising. Other programs no a Bachelor of Arts, Politics and International Relations, Bachelor of Arts, Public Administration and Leadership Studies, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Bachelor of Science, Midwifery, Bachelor of Science, Logistics, Procurement and Supply Chain Management, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science with Entrepreneurship. Your campuses in Yemino. Your main campus, our continent, Lake Boston Kwana so, and a Sanwo Kumasi City Campus and Asada House, Edian Hwe. For registrar, our 0501 63 73 83 0501 63 73 83 na yenyo so.
All right, my mintie voice note no kakra me wi a na afie tiefo so ma kwan na mo so mo bem na mo abekere mo adwen ene anopai.
Ofa mo achiro abejafo nyina wade nyina best ndadu bant mo na wase so bwa chimpesua so. Ofa yeti your examination address no na full of dirges, lamentation, the board dumini adan sebi do be kan nyina na akoyeso ye campaign na o share ye promise sebi yeti ne dan yesa afi ene wa ba 1 year twem o say who action but they who are rhetorics enti ase no me de the meaning no kure ni mahu de me ti ya so che ko 720 e ma ni pa 13000 de me ti ya no de aka nyina ye dirges
De oti ya ne enkoko ayi na ya asemo.
Kofi morning. Within the crobia, Kasafri Woodrio. Your best mama name NDC. Omusha sumu mine on that team for your home entoying. No munya say a betoka a betoka. Why in the baby my a free kwam chroma pencil? Obia banokwa wichaka. No what we so no ye to manama timam for ye bro. Mama timam for ye bre. So bama wo ni ada ho na wa hwe na na ma dollar call from dollar ye dollar ye we dollar ye di tua la bill ye pana chew of fact the dollar na wa aba from no enhwa ne ho na wo nkata de gnani wo ni ma ga bebre ho na dollar na aba from no ye hunu hwe ye pana chew o mu mani ye ma yen wonya say me betoka
Na me ne bofu aba oyada ne ya transfer.
Of in fact me di wachi acho me di wachi ache tete ho woni wo first bantene in fact ya ma ye ne ho update kakra because woni no na mo kam botamsi ni na nya asem keto nimdie no kusua firi nyame hira o ma nimdie no nkoso enye kasibie be fi adumakoni nyame nka ho bye bye.
Okay, yes, yeah, that's it. So afraid. Update in the go so Emma. Time no ya nisha.
Good morning, Kofi Appiah. The chair Kessben etiefo nyina enidie so a owusu antwi Martin esuobo a na ekasai. Kofi Appiah are hupi se enkontomponko a na NDC aban we no o twa kire Ghana for because NDC aban obetena akonwa yi so a na otu nsuom oto lighting oto business registration mu oto insurance mu on sa nema we so ye tuma enema bo ntime ma form na se dollar e ba form a na petrol bo nso e ba form a ye toto enkaniam etutu nsuom eto insurance mu eto business registration mu ense na nka dollar ba form na petrol ba form adentina na won tete so na otutum mum inti esre President Mahama nkontompo no edoso nkontompo no doso nya Ghana fo nyina na o short memory said o kana no ti ese na mamu na wa ntimi wa feli pato onfa akonya onpa Ghana nyina achew no onfa akonya no nto ho no onko
Yeah, say also the wadwentre e de aba no pay.
Ofa Maakye wade nyina ni ataya apan yonso ofa yewura Ghana mantimo Ghana manti Ghana dwom bi se yenara ya saase ni ya boden maye moja na nanum hwie gude je oman no ne Ghana politicians MPP ni NDC nyina both omumi no nyina no ne omo na age Ghana afa ne Ghana ubeyeye na se wanye politician na unya wo hutam na politicians abese wo man bra na nanom bra ni nisu ade hunu a na nanom ede ma wo man no nya no nene eduruye nimdie ene dufuru pe na Ghana politicians agiafa obi nkodo fuo emre wo wonke kabi emobro bobi nipa break enkase wo munem automatic okuso ontu akuafo ka Mahama tu akuafo ka na Ghana 69 years no Ghana akuafo bre ofa nyamenka mo
On council yes yeah that's so afraid now de wadwentre and so aba. What's it since one can ya ma vo ba bechima bo how anyway.
Of a Kofi Appiah good man offer.
do Mahama de minim se to ko we e be si ma petrol bu akoso ma do Mahama beto petrol mu
o odi ka bokoko.
Good morning. I don't know your name, but you and Zika, what you are doing on this your radio station, you are knocking people's heads together. Why is that? Somebody having a problem, you will bring him to the public to let every Ghanaian know what is happening.
Okay, I think this person is listening to Accra. I'm not ordinary Breno Eba say yes. Anyway.
Of a good morning. Patch of our pump to say, patch of a show yellow and you. Before one such a Wofa Kofi Appiah. Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia. And on about Sampan. Of a State of the Nation address na President Bekin Kananka Macroeconomic. Because you Chroma and Mokanchera Ghana for say, Mube crew from market. Up to now, for Kosha on Mura any Kusie na Jo on Mafa. And then secondly, you see a check a cocoa 720 beds amani pem offer 720 bed a cocoa I see a chama nipano nipa 13,000 why na benye bi why na enye bi obi benya tiri obi benya sire obi benya na mutina ho president mama e o mutse still o muda so campaign platform Ghana for to abama 1 year eko 3 months ne muntimi nya hwia mo gina o to 2 ppp mu ka che Ghana for nim de ya na for oni nyame adwuma wai
Me so me da se so de wadwere so de abano pati me bo last one na meti amanfo so amofre.
Good morning, Wofa Kofi. Asante de na say. Wofa Kofi. Abribia na e kan o memu say Ghana enwumani o memu nwumani o memu. Aban bia ba opese obi enwuma ma emrante no. Na so Ghana ha Wofa Kofi no kren mumienka. Ghana obi ubo modina obi adwuma se kima. Be say Wofa Kofi mwachi. Asante de na say. Wofa Kofi de bia na Ghana ye kase job creation. Wofa Kofi Ghana se ubo modin bi adwuma se a wakoma kofo be wia wo dwuma mu nyoma nyina evi ni pade adwuma be chane nsa no ono kura ewia ansa na omo so mo be work so be adwuma so mu so omo so wia wo ena maka na adwuma be bre agu abanwuma ene individuals ni nwuma nyina no krono sem oman yinti ade se radio phone me stress mo bo ho develop se ni pe be se subai wo oman mu na obia e be fo adwuma mu na so be bo modin afo adwuma mu wasi so subai no yi wo ho afri krono mu eno ansa na oman no yetwe bi enwuma yes ade ane ne edin
me sure da se pa for me to me okay voice note no kra ma me fancy so ho na afi me makwan ma dodon so a mo so etie ye no obi so opese ofre wo no voice note kra onim ye iti won so apese ofre no me ma wo so kwan na won so adwenkyira wo ede ebeba dwumadi so bia no won so watimi afre na de won so wo kana wo de abanti e be phone lines na tom pretty solid da mama kwan ma ahwefo ne atifo won so mafre na mo de badwenkyire enso aba dwumadi enso eso numbers now we fresh so say the name that 0551599933 0551599933 so free na inti de also o kano anopay. Hello, good morning. Okay, right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Professor Kasefri.
From Patrick from Education before.
You too.
Offer me too. You are not marked the Mahama say. Petro ho ye nisa no pe mo ka sa akosoro kakra wo wiase dwama so na ye ma Mahama ati ase se adwumefo because obebu ye kwase abedi di atem san se ye 23% labor union for adaroma se o ma 9% adwo mo se 9% so chen 23% labor union for akotena ho ade atum adidi atem adwumefo aka ho na se do de kokko akuafo no na se nka obu kokko akuafo ebu nipa o man we mu a enka wonko hye baabi nko hye o cabinet nko tikoko so anyi 11 million emfiri so no we akosma party fu so de otuko no say wonko ko ka kire akuafo say 25 million no ɛyɛ kyɛn ɛyɛ 36 million na de Ghana sabi yɛndwen no wonder so ka say short memory adwen wɔ fam ampa na wo yɛ kuani na wo tie kurase sɛ me na wo sunya kyerɛ so akwa edo koko na ɔkari koko bag bibia 100 million plus na afi ne sika so a na wanya ofuko no akɔgyina hɔ afi ne saka to mo sɛ koko akɔfo mu nya sika ɛmo
so keep it clean. So Kasawa, make your point without insulting people. So immediately will be a temoha. Kwasem. So the how one can no be auntie. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're also free.
Of any new who get answer to any back of it.
But you too.
Maybe a kakara may come say. Until I made it over. That could pin who I said 90 with new super veterinary as an abetragana. He said, news for our canoe. Eye adesua eye ewiase watch na da bia na meka sa wo kire ye no enye ma esi wiase nyina no fanya kwa wo se de wo ka no bibi te kire ya ba nti ewiase ene kristofo ene yesuma ho de wo wiase nyina ye hunu se de da na ka se ya kronkron bia wa ye wo kenka no ma na nti ase no wo fa wo kan news kire ya se kire ye wiase ye eba no eno na esi Israel America ni Iran of our that in Amishra.
So Frano pay now, so do I drink straight and so about 20 days. I guess my baby crop not a so with my friend now. So at Tonka. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The first is every you too.
But I send you a Koswa and send you a Mukan. Ndia ma ye be dia na one si ya san ko e ti bi mu ja be dia mi pia mi na be to aba mi ni san ko be ti bi na won se be di on tron kwa na bi na di dadi we ya ban na pia be kan ti abeka je se wo mu amodi kan di ko di ko e wo mu je ye nche se kan kan bo nti obi be plan so ka ta ma mu wa ko ye do be kia ka di pan se aban se wa wo di wa ji je ko ni ye pia o ka ka dada ni na so bia ba no kan kan ntoma na busu sama enye na mmai na mo je e wo so bia je na adu but ni bani ka o se uche woman de lesi abani se o mo amuji kan di ko yen guys aya o mo di akọ no ye ntu o mo kaka daga o mo a pisa me ji kwa o mo na sa de ne de e kan o mo na so mo ka mo nka ni lusu a e di lusu ya o mo ti ase da na o mo dan ti ase da nyankopon na ma mo lusu ye but o mu mrende ye bi ya mu tin buka but when ye mu musa san ya na me ya nda wa se
yes we da super yeah samu adios ya tra chichi wa se wa do de akode o ma bodada anyway. Hello, good morning.
Oh, from Maakye.
Yeah, just so friends can say free.
Because of pushing. About newspaper, I don't say with the FC case, I'm thinking who's in the ATA. And I feel so almost say when you on for snapper jet when you now alpha retail business, you know. The might scout think I'm gonna phone your club, you know, a whole good foreigners, you know, but one some car. So, of course, I say, what open the two cover because I would know a cotton war. One more hammer in Nigeria for when we have a friend of one, Kamagana for in a cherry. So one quiet, none away okay, but I was simply.
Yes, yeah, that's it. So afraid, and they were drinking so about you day and so and they are not pay. Okay, so messages no mean to mean kind time no NT. Ultra 20 Abdul Rahman Bako say free old barrier. Was the second SONA by the second hand President Mama is as empty as the NDC government. And government is not about wearing big batakari or fugu and speaking fluent English. It's about impacting the citizens with positive policies and programs that will directly or indirectly affect the lives of the citizens. The question is, what happens to automatic posting of nurses and teachers? The 24-hour economy, 133 jobs made to you Ghanaian youth. What happens to the 6,000 city promised cocoa farmers and Galamsey fight? NDC Mahama scam Ghanaians. In 2028, Ghanaians will show them the exit point. Hello, good morning.
Your
first talk, I say free.
Hamza. Mr. Kasa free, Sashibu Akope.
I'm the young time at Tiaripa.
Yes, if I Honorable Clement of Fujansi, here in SONA, of the National Youth Organizer. Over now, I'm simply Hamad Kakra. Oh, sir. I did say a coach former MC or as a Corman point, actually, a question to Honorable Ali Fuseni, Ali do. Now, sir, and this is for by and they are what you way. Some of the be up to so Kataka. Or more much to mother that I'm compono, or more unicorn, more yachum. So, want to meet you. Is there a tea or say, I want to know lawyers that talk my day. I communicate. I am CPDM free. I find lawyers in the home. You are going for that day. You are yesterday. Into the time, they are not moving side to the public against some individuals. I mean, so much discard or my your bomb, my own say. It's eventually no. Now acquire 20. Tan almost and their call Ali to say so. And to tell bet your ma, yen you be yen teaming prosecutor, yen to me, second from more. Now, I police case again. Yes, Romo.
Okay. That's it. Anyway, it's not an issue that we talk about this morning. Anyway, that's it for putting it across on the show this morning. Mefa call be minupe na fe yewie na esoro so nyame admo a make I say ne Israel ne America ne Iran to kwano ka meka ho asem kakra so brother tie pa nya kwan ti nyame admo chena e betra so brebe mu a e be chichi mu kakra na amanfo nso mpeso mo etine ma bi ase no omo nso asimi ate de omo so peso omo eka enso ebia enso ha. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Better meet you.
Me problem being a hamkitia. Papa, she says, who work it quality na wana. What's the best? I said, just question na one city no need. They say what to the get two city. And so toilet was say who send so now their fashion. What black first is o corporate we are o flash na kokama nti ye ni obi o hwesa na man so ade no so wa santema mo ye tie kuma fe ye hwe man nsai yes reke me fo mo we bia o mu mo ni ko mai ka chaw dem waka no.
All right, me da sipi mentimi fa ko obi apio nemo ma me ma wo update kakra ewo Israel, America ni Iran to kwan ho samanfo se be ka se me kanti man ka we sorry kwa enyeyi se da ne yedi kai aka edada no we entoko chira na menya bre na ma kire se ntia America ni Iran ma na te adwanwa so chira menya bre pa na ma chechim na ni nyina ne se memenda no anopa no twia pa wonsi menum middle east time no na America for ni Israel for omere to kwese ene se now we said the build up in fact America for sushen ya ete se airport ya ba ko kase te Kumasi Sports Stadium yensa ndi wono no kokko a wo de sa ship no be si eposo a now the aeroplane be wo ha abegu so edi ohia obi asase pese bia America for was sushen ne bebre o de yensa ba ka fe USS Abraham Lincoln ba ko ye the USS Gerald Ford now yes sushen we mi ne from aircraft carrier na ahoden yes sushen we wo no America from pejam fan ko baby kwa no de we nyina kogu epono so e de ache Iran na CIA for so say Ayatollah Ali Khamenei oda Iran ma na no Iran medical aka so we wo Iran na ye mampani a onyu bia because ye to abayi use mampani a de obaye no ye mra yes Ayatollah no ono wo governing council 25 clerics ntemofo de nunum bia ono ntu agina mampani na ye mra no ye de akomom say mra wa ye nie nti asofo mo dwon so say we ye moa republic no ti ye fa nya adwuma ti mampani uni tumi bia sa onyo bia ti Ayatollah no na tumi kura no ekwan Ayatollah no fa aso ebedi ra aso no ochena mechirim eti America fo hu say ezo omi ni free ho na omi na free wa ono no ni fie hwe said the Oheno TV so no underground banker ni fia watimo no ye to asase ase kopa na yakoye underground banker a o sem ya wo to bomba basase ani apurukusu na awoso ato agu enti America for CIA for na tete no hu se memenda no pa no na ebo no nwotwe a woni Iran memu asofo mpanimfo sojafo mpanimfo defense staff revolutionary armed forces vo nyina behia na ma dwon se the America dey bani ti any can take American interests anasa yen twem America fo ntutuo asa na yaba ti sia yefo hu se nhia mo no bekoso no na nkom be so ma take wo mo efiada na nadwo no ana o se da bi yen twem anopa na de yen twem anopa no na mpanimfo no nyina ayeden abedu ana o me information ma Israel for so yen so ye hunu Israel for the most sophisticated intelligence agency in the world. CIA for krama, you from Mossad for no ko Iran some time ago. Eko ra or more archives we be o matron ma fa bomb o musua ye nyina e ba Israel memua Iran for na hunu ho hwe. Okay say Iran mampani no tie adwa so no. Mohammed Rezi oko Azerbaijan wa ma meduru at no bi anim nipa krokun no. Hamas for penim pa ye the president fufuro si so Iran oko Iran memo dan akodam no anadwo no mienu na bomb pras omukun no ti Mossad for na wura Iran memo a the Iran for ye bia omunim eti Mossad for no so den kra koma CIA for sampa meeting because we picture ya hwe ye Israel penifo on se akata brante ba ko anim eti akire se nipa we Israel for se ni so obi ahu nanim the ote akire on se meeting ne koso no round table ne na ba ko bi tie akire ho aya kata nanim obi ani nanim wa se state executioner se Ghana bua okun fa nipa obekun oba wa kata nanim tu hu no oro na ye underground work ni nyina e no den kra koma se e fo sampa meeting na be koso no ayatola fie wo Tehran eho underground banker no on the meeting because on Israel for so okay ne ye de erupre ahanu ko Iran erupre na djuma de amam se omonto bomb mako aduasa 30 na sa bomb de precision bomb eja yatola fie compound na hu no precision bomb de se small bomb se e kwa se di KO de achi a KO de doje fa bonkuma bomb de bedi wachi o doje fa efom a obe onso be koto di bomb no nie ena Israel for small bomb mako aduasa e de koto compound o pa sa 30 eti bomb 30 no to wieye no ena omse twa picture we picture no kire so bia no oho bia de so owu eti omo adanse se ayatola wu o na Iran for beka so nya no kre onwui ona so ata on kra no oni fie wo hwe afa de Israel for twa picture ba ko a e ba ya na kire se ba bia no hye no bomb na ka no ama omo twitwa kwa nyo no nko na wuye omo former president ye friend Mahmoud Ahmadinejad ono wote ase no o kan se Israel o ma se pepa omo kura afura asase so ite Israel for mpe Iran for asem no and Israel for him say Iran for nya nuclear weapon a da ko mbeto Israel population mu 50 million kura on be pepa Israel for nyina onie Mahmoud Ahmadinejad o da bonkum so no iti ono so Israel for ko omuku no omakuma soja for mpanimfo a omo ne yatola kwahia mitrasi nyina chief of defense staff security advisor hwan paniwe di odanche hei ono na ye ayatola secretary ono so omaku no eti Iran memu asoja for ne mpanimfo bu man nipa makoma aduanan ba ko 41 ena 30 bombs na Israel for to no enra at the start of the war no omaku mu nyina iti dokwano de Donald Trump say omo he be to aso abe na otwenum anansia 5 to 6 weeks nemo say Iran for no ba na omo no metranse dia o be kan boko ama asomdwe aba insan so be ba ye so kese pa ye petrol in fact about 20% of the world petrol to no yase no map ya ohwe on say Iran e wo soro na Saudi Arabia, Iraq, UAE, Oman ni nyina ha baby e blue no ye epo go Russia Persian Gulf no sa kwan no so na ship bi akofa petrol enam wa eba baby a hwa ye hia no and your friend Strait of Hormuz and on the red Arabia point no Iran for si sa kwan no sa ship bi e de petrol efa ho bi o ma ne nko enti agoba sa India and Russia omo ne top petrol dodo pa free Samuel area hoi petrol bo no ebetimi apagya enti nya ma se na no pay no we call world marketer petrol bo na pagya 10% just after the war to kwesha ase meminda ebe enti ye mpa ye wose ye bo ne se petrol bo no kosuru bebre se Ghana ebere bi ye call 147 penda da akofo abre so a masa and the petrol can in the koto 1 gallon 107 no krano. You who said to the emphasis, Yami had much na, you better so not or China much the entire America for woman Iran for enka. Metro na sasie no who sent to Kawi no. Her name was Message now what you say. If we are seeing now the Korea, baby, a sound to Quay Kosono, Iran, Iraq, a Femu Hono. The entire to Korea Kosono, we are seeing now best say a one and to can be free. A whole back comes our Bible. Say Bible no. Third World War na ye cano. Say we are seeing now best say a ho and na World War na di we are say a bebano. But when ye a bola suja, a one de kakra, ni Jan Cassia pan or wa. Dachi biano, a bit me explode. Okay? Right. Ever birthday, so no sorry. Time let's say.
Because they work across all facets of social life, religion, politics, baby. Anyway.
Now, baby, I just say, television presenter na or announcer Ayatola. Wo no. Mala my TSA video no shortly. Na sorry so. O patana ni empata. Yes, if I bet to just say opening pau. Feed over TV so. No susa.
وما بدلوا تبديلا إنا لله إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون بعد از عمری مجاهدت حسینی و دائمی و خستگی ناپذیر روح بلند و ملکوتی کوه نستوه ولایت پدر مهربان امت رهبر و امام مسلمین حضرت آیت الله نور پیش برند با امام خمینی حضرت آیت الله العظمی امام خامنه ای درود میفرستیم.
All right, until to say na areho akano pa. Just say more can in akron to winka. And okay, yeah, birthday so quickly and sorry.
Happy birthday, come my beautiful daughter Vera Nana Kunedu Amponsa Oko School Royal Blue Montessori School or say Nyankopon Enshraw na omau ayapomuting omau nimtiem na omau kunimtiem we efro papa Mr. Kwame Amponsa wo akropon da ban Dr. Bedna Dubai or say happy birthday and come Paul 3 or say on your special birthday, I pray that God crowns your new age with uncommon blessing, overflowing favor, and divine protection, and may every step you take lead you closer to success and fulfillment from your friend Salifu. Sanso and a happy birthday in comma Winston and Nana Eche Jumo Aqua. Uko School of First Love Academy. I say, may this birthday bring you good job, joy, good health, and more knowledge from sweet mother Sandra Efriye, aka Africa One, Dr. Abedi Korea, and Odebai Sanso, and the Chato was a happy birthday and for my sister Harriet from Akwesi Fantastic, or Sinyankupo in Shaw, not one nom and wow, sir.
Happy birthday to my beautiful sister Mami Lizzie of Obuasi. And Mami Lizzie, may this new year of your life bring you peace, joy, good health, and endless blessings. May everything you've been hoping and praying for come to pass. Enjoy your special days coming from your brother Edmond and all the way Emma War. Happy birthday to my son Nana of Andy Grace Academy. May this new age bring divine protection, uncommon opportunities, and overflowing joy into your life. May you grow in wisdom, strength, and prosperity. This coming from your father Raymond on the way. So Emma War. Okay, happy birthday to Abinash, the CEO of Abinash Catering and Home Services. Today is your birthday. Have a wonderful birthday coming from Mr. Foster. Happy glorious birthday to my younger brother Shadrach Osei, popularly known as Nasei of BJ Multimedia. This coming from your brother Bemedro, Still Waters FM. Sorry. Happy birthday to Mr. Tuahene of Sakrauno Today is your birthday. Wishing you all the best. That God richly bless you and make you a better person. Okay, happy birthday to Mrs. Jennifer Esiama, HR Ghana Health Service, Ashanti Region. May this new year of your life bring you good health, wisdom, greater achievement, and continuous success in your service to the nation and humanity. Wishing you a day filled with love, laughter, and all your favorite things. Wishing you endless love, laughter, and unforgettable memories on your birthday. You make the world a brighter place just by being in it. Yes, to celebrate you, your kindness, your strength, and all the beautiful things that make you who you are. This coming from Tony Montana and wife Joyce Ahe, and on the way, and so am I. All right. I was therefore, it is here. Now, yes, sorry, so you may add watch now. You may say, baby, another exciting edition of Maakye. I brought a couple of Sudan KOD, and I feel Kwesi Mensan. Kamara be able to see me no meeting Agric Kofi Appiah, Rastafan Kwachi, and so the director show near Kosejo Lakaya Crado, Monday edition of Medford National Good Moon Samrodin in our Ebro. Yakramo. Bye bye.